Hey, what's up everyone? Andrew from American Musical Supply here at Winter NAMM 2019. I'm at the Novation booth. I'm here with Casey, who's going to show us cool little setup you got here.
Yeah, so we have an arcade theme going here at NAMM 2019. Right now you're here at the base station.
Okay.
Base station.
Right.
So currently we're using the SLMK3 49 new controller that recently just got released to control a variety of different stuff, mix in with a little bit of visual elements for some good times. So right now we have the SLMK3 split into zones. So zone 1, it's my drums, drum rack in Ableton Live in the background. Zone 2 is controlling the base station. Zone 3 is peak. Zone 4 is the modular over here. And as you can see, for each zone, we have a visualization going on. So drums are the cubes. The sub for the base station here. Peak here. And the modular here, number 4. Now the fun part of this is if I go ahead and I sit down in this chair with our sub pack to really accentuate the bass, I can go ahead and grab this joystick as a MIDI controller. So trigger. Give me all the visual elements as well. The buttons work. Map to animate buttons there. So showing you like how robust and how interesting you can make things go for music creation or just having a bunch of fun, thinking outside the box instead of just having your products here and just like, hey, more like, hey, come on in, get lost in what we're doing and create some creativity. Hardware-wise, SLMK3 is a really, really strong piece of gear. Centerpiece for your studio, whether you're a hardware person, a person who likes to make music inside the box, or a combination of the two, as we're showing here. Onboard sequencer, LED feedback here as well, so we can do cool stuff like, again, splitting the zones here. Scale mode, so I've got this section set up into a scale, so as you can see, the notes here that aren't lit, if I go ahead and I hit one, it gets moved down to the last one, so if you're not a player, it's all good. You can go ahead and still be creative. Lots of connectivity on this guy too. So MIDI I/O and then CV, 2 sets of CV outputs on this guy. So again, no matter what you're doing and no matter what you're controlling, SL has a great place for it. Last minute stuff, Base Station 2 just recently came out with a firmware update, 2.5, that turns it from a monophonic synth to a paraphonic synth. Super cool, so 6 or 7 years down the road, we actually completely changed what the product is. On top of that, we also added some other cool stuff like micro tuning, oscillator error to give you some vintage oscillators drifting in and out of phase stuff. Peak 1.2 firmware also just recently came out as well. Added some really cool stuff there. Went from 17 waveforms to 40. We also simplified the modulation matrix. Added 2 non-voice specific modulators, so now you can send LFOs to things like effects, which you couldn't do before. So really interesting textures and avenues for sound design to go ahead and really get creative and expressive. And that's the base station for the most part.
All right. Right on. Well, thanks so much, Casey. And if you're interested in checking out any of these Novation products, you can head on over to AmericanMusical.com.